Hi, Grady team. My name is Matt Schiller. I am with your Indeed support team, and I had the pleasure of meeting with Diane last Friday, and we reviewed the new changes to your resume product inside the Indeed dashboard. And I know that most of you had gone through a training that was supplied by Indeed, but I wanted to create you a video as a refresher, as a way to see your own account in action, and maybe we can answer a couple questions while we're here. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through the process. I think most of you have probably already seen the smart sourcing dash, but we wanted to make sure that you knew how everything worked. So we have two tabs here, match candidates by job and search for candidates. The match candidates by job is the innovation, the new feature that we have brought on board recently. And what this is allowing us to do is search the database according to the requirements and information that are in our own job postings. So when I logged in here, as you can see, the senior application coordinator was the default job that the database brought up and provided me with results. But I can change this to any job we have. So we have 555 here, 555 results here, a lot of jobs to look for. So let's go ahead, change this to open. Let's obviously, we're all obviously all going to be in Atlanta, but we can search by keyword or what have you and find the particular role that we're looking for. So let's go ahead and click one of these, registered nurses, and hit done. And then the program will research the database according to this specific role. And so we have 100 new matches here. As you can see, we can filter and increase the distance around Atlanta that we want to search. We can go down if we choose so. We can even change the location completely, and the resume database will obviously reset and give us new results based on the new location. But as you can see, we have great results here. We want to go in and message Deborah here. So we can hit message, come in here, go and see that we have the specific job attached to the role. We need to add the job to a specific project. So we come in here, click this, hit select, and then come in here and we can either add a template that we have already created, or we can come down here and create a new one from scratch. A great thing that the majority of you have access to is we have the ability to use AI to generate messages. If we are, not seeing the success that we normally want to see within within our messaging process, let's give AI a try and see if we can create a more compelling message that is personalized enough to this individual to get them to respond. So we can hit generate, and what that'll do is create that message for us, and according to this person's background and according to the role that we're searching for. So we hit preview here. Oops, need to put in a name. We'll do Maria or what have you. Hit preview, and then as you can see here, we can see exactly what Deborah will receive from us. And the main call out on this page is what we're asking the job seeker to do, and that's to confirm their interest. And so this is what we want them to do. And once they confirm their interest, they will be directed to the job posting to apply. Because versus our traditional way of searching, we really want to direct the job seeker to start applying to a role as quickly as we can, so we can get that conversion done as quickly as we can. So with this match candidates feature, that's exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to attach a job and get this person to ultimately apply to the role. We can, if for some reason we see these people or see someone that isn't necessarily a match, we can click not a match, and that person will never show up in this job's search results again. They will show up if they fit the requirements to other jobs that we're looking for, but this specific registered nurse in Endo Corel, it will not show up again. The other tab here is search for candidates, and this is the more traditional way. Diane wanted us to make sure that we showed you that you still have the ability to search by keywords. I know that you all are starting to source for folks for jobs that don't necessarily have recs quite yet. And so we can do this. We can search by keyword, and then we can put in where we're looking for and hit find, and we're going to get a bunch of results, right? So if we want to message Susan here, we're still going to get that same result here, but we can change the job by clicking on registered nurse and creating a custom job. And what we can do is we can take out all this information and then put in a job title, something relatively general about what we're looking to search for here. And that is what the job seeker will see, whatever we put in here. And instead of being able to apply to the job, because the job doesn't exist in this situation, they will just be able to respond back to you, and you can communicate in more of a traditional resume search format. So if we're not wanting to attach a specific job, again, we click on where it says attach job, create custom job, put in the information that we want, hit add, and then that will create the experience for the job seeker. When you do that, you are not creating a new job on Indeed, so you don't have to worry about that. All you're doing is adding some information that will go into the email that this person will receive, and then they can begin communicating with you that way. So as we said, we have the ability to match candidates by job. We can search and reach out this way. And again, the main call to action for this is to get people to apply to our jobs. Or we can search in the more traditional way, which is adding in keywords, a location, etc. This little guy over here, this job, we love match candidates so much that we added a tab over on this side of things as well for you to look for jobs in the same way that you do on the match candidates by job tab. But you don't have to use that. You can access the database by these two search boxes here and get your results that way. Everything can be tracked again in projects, including how many people are responding appropriately. If they're confirming their interest, we'll see that here. If they saying they're not interested, you'll see that there. And if we're still waiting on a response, we will see that there. So we want to make sure that we track this so we can see how successful these campaigns are. And compare our traditional resume searching endeavors against the match candidates and see what works best for job types. I have a feeling that we're going to see successes based on job type in that work better in the match candidates by job process, and then some other jobs that might work better in the traditional way, getting the better response rates through the traditional way. I'm going to leave that up to you all to determine what works best, because I don't want to sway anything either way. But just because one way is working better than the other doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. You obviously are going to get different reactions and behaviors from job seekers. So be comfortable using both sides of the product, and we'll be eager to hear what you have to say and the results that you're getting. So please reach out to me. You have my contact information. Eric Kistler, who is your account manager, I work with him very closely, and we can have another training if we need to. But otherwise, happy searching, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks so much.